So Dibiaoku and his friends made a wicked plan. They decided that Mesioma must die. One night, as the wind blew and the dogs barked for no reason, the Dibia and his evil friends gathered behind his shrine, whispering like thieves. They said, "We will say the girl is a witch. We will say she is bringing fake miracles. We will tell the village king that she is the reason the ancestors are angry. Then we will tell them she needs to be sacrificed for the land to be cleansed. Then we will take her to the evil forest. No one will question us." They said and laughed wickedly, rubbing their fat stomachs and chewing bitter cola. But what they didn't know was that Mesioma was not just a miracle baby. She was sent from heaven, and heaven was watching. The next morning, after the secret meeting, Dibiaoku wore his most frightening outfit. His face was painted with arches and red dye. His staff was wrapped with black cloths. He came out with a small pot of fire, shouting through the village paths, "There is an evil spirit among us. The gods are angry again. Someone is faking miracles. That child with blue eyes. Yes, that one. They said she heals, but she is using witchcraft." People stopped in their track. Some believed him immediately. You know villagers. If something is too good, they start suspecting it. It's true. How can a baby heal people? She didn't even go to Dibia school. Even when I sneeze near her house, I feel strong again. That's not normal. But others stood up and said, "Dibiaoku, what are you saying? Since Mesioma was born, we started eating good food. Everything changed for the better. Rain that haven't fell in this land for 3 days fell the day that she was born. She is a miracle to this land. Before she came, you said the gods were hungry. Now that we are fine, you said it is witchcraft. What is your problem?" Some villagers started arguing. The Dibia's face changed from red to black. He raised his staff and shouted, "Tonight, we will take the child to the evil forest. We must return peace to this land. She must be sacrificed to the gods to cleanse this land, or else things will go bad." Mr. and Mrs. Obina, Mesioma parents, heard the shouting of Dibiaoku, and their hearts nearly jumped out of their chests. They tried to hide Mesioma in a small hut behind their house, but news flies faster than flies around hot meat. By nightfall, the wicked Dibia and his gang of big-bellied elders came with torches and sticks, singing war songs. "Evil must die! Evil must die!" The land must be cleansed. They dragged out Papa Obinna outside and slapped him like a mosquito. Ifoma came out crying and screaming, "Please, she's just a baby. She can't hurt a fly. She's just a baby." But the elders didn't care. They forced the couples to hand over Mesioma. Mesioma did not even cry. She didn't scream. She just looked at the dibia with her glowing eyes, calm like river water. And that was what annoyed Dibia Oku the most. Even now, she's doing juju with her eyes. He spat out. They tied the little girl with red clothes and carried her like a goat meant to be slaughtered. They marched through the village, through the bush paths, heading towards the evil forest, a path so dark, even the sun refused to shine there. When they reached the center of the forest, the dibia raised his staff and shouted, "O gods of fire and bones, take this child, cleanse the land." He was about to throw her into the deep pit where old sacrifices were buried. Then something strange happened. Thunder rolled like a big talking drum. The sky split open, and suddenly thousands of fireflies appeared, lighting up the entire forest like Christmas in heaven. The light was so bright that even the dibia started blinking fast like a broken lantern. Then the ground shook and there was an earthquake. The trees bowed. The ropes on Mesioma's tiny hands untied themselves. She stood up, this little baby. Stood up, glowing like a star. But she didn't say a word. But her eyes shined so bright that the dibia fell flat on his face like fufu that missed a plate. The evil elders began to scream, "What is this? She is spirit. She is an angel. Somebody help us." The wind started blowing hard. The trees clapped their branches. The birds began to sing like choir. Then a voice, not Mesioma's voice, but from above, rumbled like sweet thunder. This child was sent to bring healing, not death. She is not cursed. She is the cure. Immediately, the fire from Dibia's staff went out. His beads turned black. His powers disappeared like Gary in hot water. The wicked men tried to run, but their legs were shaking like akara in hot oil. The next morning, the whole village woke up to a new sound. Rain. Soft, sweet, refreshing rain. The villagers ran out only to see Mesioma walking back from the forest, untouched, glowing, smiling like nothing had happened. The villagers shouted, "Chineke! This girl is a miracle. She is from heaven." People dropped their baskets and ran to hug her. Even old women who had been blind for years suddenly started shouting, "I can see! I can see!" The girl is brighter than the moon. From that day, Dibia Oku disappeared from the surface of the earth. Some say he ran away to another village. Some said the gods had turned him into a lizard. Nobody knows and nobody cares. As for Mesioma, people built a special hut beside her house where they bought food, gifts, and prayers. She never asked for anything. She just smiled, waved her tiny hands, and miracles happened. And anytime the wind blew gently through the village, people will say, "That's her again, the lamb girl, the one sent by God." Years passed. Mesioma grew like corn in rainy season. Tall, gentle, and beautiful. Her blue eyes still glowed like stars soaked in water. Her laughter could still make even the grumpiest man smile like a baby eating mango. But what made her special wasn't just her magic, it was her heart. She never became proud. She still walked barefooted. She still helped old women wash cassava. She still played with children under the mango tree and told them funny stories about how goats snore louder than men. And when she turned 7, something special happened. It was the village market day. Everybody gathered at the square. Men, women, children, even the chickens came uninvited. Mesioma stood on a small wooden bench. Her voice was soft but powerful, like a calm river that still sweeps away stones. She looked at the people's face, full of hope, laughter, and love, and said, "I did not come to take, I came to give. I was sent to this village not to punish it, but to show that even when the land is dry, God has not forgotten us. You prayed for rain, God sent a child. You cried for healing, God answered with love." Then she looked towards the sky and smiled. "Don't fear darkness anymore. Even the sun hides sometimes, but it always comes back. The gods of wickedness are gone. Let love be your new God." The crowd clapped. Some cried. Some hugged strangers they didn't know. From that day, nobody in Umojima ever suffered again. The ground became soft and fruitful. Water returned to the stream. Children played without fear. No more sacrifices. No more wicked dibia. No more pain. And Mesioma, they gave her a new name, Nkemefuna, which means the one I cannot lose. Because truly, she was the kind of blessing that no one wanted to ever let go. And so, the story of the little lamb girl spread across lands, told under moonlight, beside fires, in lullabies and folk tales. They will say, if you ever see a child with blue eyes and a heart of love, smile, because you may have just met Nkemefuna. Hi, beautiful people of African Tales by Ify Best. Hope you enjoy my story. Thank you for watching my story to the end. Please let me know in the comment section what you learned about the story and where you are watching the story from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Like and share this video to your loved ones. I'm sending you love from here. God bless you. Until I bring another story your way. Bye.